Today on Public Eye News, rain continues to drench the Upper Peninsula, and Hurricane Michael continues to gain strength as it approaches Florida.
Elijah Clority has our weather forecast, and we take a look at the NMU sports with Samantha Carter later in the show. Hi, I'm Grant Lukens.
And I'm Samantha Carter, and this is Public Eye News. Northern Michigan University Food Pantry is about to celebrate its one-year anniversary. The pantry recently collected about 300 donations during their Tackling Hunger food drive in partnership with the NMU football team. The group plans to do more can drives on campus throughout this season. The NMU Food Pantry is open every Tuesday and Wednesday from 5 to 7 p.m. And the Dequamanon area schools were dismissed at 10:30 a.m. Monday morning to clean up after a small fire in the elementary wing. The Newberry Fire Department was dispatched to a fire in the hallway of the elementary school at approximately 9:24 a.m., where they found the elementary school wing was engulfed in dense smoke. The fire was caused by a second grader that lit a poster on fire with a cigarette lighter. One victim was treated at Helen Newberry Joy Hospital for respiratory distress as a result of smoke inhalation. The second grader was suspended, but no criminal charges are being filed against the student.
High waves is causing flooding on a part of Lakeshore Boulevard in Marquette. As of 9:20 a.m., the city of Marquette says the Lakeshore Boulevard from Fair Avenue to Hawley Street is closed to through traffic. An announcement will be made when the closure is lifted. Heavy rain is causing massive issues in Houghton County on M26 in Hubble and on US 41 in Chasile. As of 10:30 a.m., MDOT says M203 is open near Brooks Road. The road was closed for about an hour due to a mudslide that downed a power line. Hubble Fire Department says that there are several inches of water along M26. The fire department suggests to take an alternative route to allow emergency personnel to drain the road. Many areas of Houghton County are under flood watch, and heavy rain is expected to continue into tomorrow.
As the city of Escanaba prepares for winter, they have some changes in store for this season. Last night, the city's Recreational Advisory Board voted to close the ice rinks located at the Webster School and Royce Park and open a new rink in their place at the Catherine Boniface Civic Center. The city hopes maintaining only one rink will lead to long-term savings. Work will begin immediately to guarantee the new rink will be ready for this winter. And the Marquette Board of Light and Power met yesterday to discuss the Marquette Energy Center and residents' noise complaints. The board has been working with the manufacturer of the three 17-megawatt natural gas engines since complaints first arose when the Energy Center was powered up. Even after the meeting, the board did not have a prepared solution to the issue. And after the break, we'll be back with your national and international news. Stay tuned.
Ciao, I'm Marianne Esposito. Welcome to Italy, and let's cook real Italian. Aren't they gorgeous? Swiss chard. I knew you said that. I'm in heaven. Okay, that's for you. Sunday sauce. All 20 regions of Italy are fabulous.
Tonight at 5:30 on Public TV 13.
Welcome back. New York police have made an arrest in the limousine crash that killed 20 earlier in the week. Nouman Hassan was taken into custody following a routine traffic stop on a highway near Albany. The limousine, which police said failed multiple safety checks and should not have been on the road, crashed into Rueil-sur-Hare, killing 20 people. Hassan had a few run-ins with the police, including not having the proper license to operate the limousine. The cops were supposedly taking steps to get Hassan and his limo off the road before he ran the red light that killed multiple people. Hurricane Michael is racing towards the Florida Panhandle and still gaining strength. The National Hurricane Center says the storm is packing sustained winds near 150 miles per hour, with gusts even higher. Michael is expected to make landfall in the next few hours as the first Category 4 hurricane to ever come ashore in the area. Nicole Killian has the latest from Panama City Beach, Florida.
Giant waves are thrashing Florida's Panama City Beach as Michael takes aim at the Panhandle. The storm strengthened overnight.
Unfortunately, Hurricane Michael is a hurricane of the worst kind. Major hurricanes cause large losses of life.
Forecasters are most worried about a probable 13-foot storm surge.
When that storm surge comes in, you have no control of it. There's so much pressure, and it pushes everything in, and then it sucks everything out.
Michael is also expected to dump more than a foot of rain and lash the area with 145-mile-per-hour sustained winds.
Given the strength of the storm, nearly 400,000 people were urged to evacuate along the Gulf Coast, but officials warn time has now run out.
You've waited too long. You've got to hunker down. You've got to get shelter as quickly as you can.
For the most part, people have heeded warnings, but some are staying put.
Never been through a hurricane before, heard lots about it, watched them on television. We'd stay and see it out.
Florida has deployed at least 3,000 National Guard troops. Search and rescue teams from states as far away as Indiana and Pennsylvania are also ready to help once the storm passes.
It's humanity. It's going out and helping folks who are in need.
Michael is shaping up to be the most powerful hurricane to ever hit the Florida Panhandle. Forecasters say they've never seen anything like it. Nicole Killian, CBS News, Panama City Beach, Florida.
Canada has officially legalized recreational marijuana use nationwide. On October 17th, Canada will become the second and largest country with a legal national marijuana marketplace. However, British Columbia Safety Minister Mike Farnworth said that October 17th will look the same as any other day and that legalization will be more of a gradual process than an overnight change. And Ambassador Haley is one of the only high-profile women in the Trump cabinet. She said she is staying on through the end of the year, so the president has enough time to pick a replacement. The president said he has narrowed down the list to 5 people, and a few of the names on his short list are surprising.
On behalf of the country, I want to thank you for a great job. Thank you.
UN Ambassador Nikki Haley managed to make a dignified departure from the Trump administration.
She's done a fantastic job, and we've done a fantastic job together.
President Trump said Haley first brought up resigning 6 months ago. But top officials were caught off guard by the announcement, including Secretary Pompeo and National Security Advisor John Bolton.
The United Nations has long been a hostile place for the state of Israel.
Haley has backed Trump's hardline stances on Israel and Iran, which often left her isolated at the UN. Last month, Haley slammed the anonymous colleague who wrote a critical op-ed in the New York Times. Haley said, "I don't agree with the president on everything. When there is a disagreement, I pick up the phone and call him or meet with him in person."
Thank you, Mr. President. It's been an honor of a lifetime.
In her resignation letter, Haley revealed a clue about her next move, writing to the president, "I expect you will appreciate my sense that returning from government to the private sector is not a step down, but a step up." Haley said in her meeting with the president yesterday she would not run for office in 2020. Recent financial disclosures reveal Haley is hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt, which could be alleviated by a lucrative private sector job. Her office says that her debt had no bearing on her decision to leave. President Trump said he could name Haley's replacement in a few weeks, even suggesting someone very close to him.
I think Ivanka would be incredible.
But the first daughter quickly dismissed that suggestion, tweeting, "That replacement will not be me."
And after the break, we will be back with your weather and sports. Stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jennifer DeLynn, the host of Ask the Doctors. Please join me and many of my colleagues this season for Ask the Doctors. All year long, we will explore important medical topics, talk about new treatments, and most importantly, answer your questions with doctors live in our studio. So join us this Thursday for Ask the Doctors right here on Public TV 13.
Join us Thursday at 8 for Ask the Doctors, discussion on general health.
Welcome back. The time is approximately 10 after the hour as we take a look at our NMU Skycam. It is quite rainy out there. You're definitely going to need your raincoat and maybe a pair of rain boots. Our current conditions Rainy with a temperature of 46 degrees, winds north at 9 miles an hour with a barometric pressure of 29.63 inches and falling. Going into tonight, expect some more rain showers and a low of 44 degrees with winds northeast at 5 to 10 miles an hour. And tomorrow, rain showers once again with a high of 45 degrees and winds at west at 10 to 20 miles an hour. Current conditions across the UP, 53 degrees over in Sault Ste. Marie, and it is cloudy across the board. Manistee 57, 53 down in Escanaba and Menominee at a blistering 58 degrees. In the western half of the UP, 47 degrees in Ironwood, Iron Mountain, Ironwood 42 degrees, Houghton 43 degrees, and in our hometown of Marquette, Michigan, it is 46 degrees. Looking ahead, Friday, expect a high of 41 degrees, a low of 32 degrees, and cloudy. Saturday, a high of 48 degrees, a low of 38 degrees, and mostly sunny, the first sun we'll see in a while. And Sunday, a high of 43 degrees, a low of 33 degrees, and mostly cloudy. Well, things are cooling down for hockey, and I hear you have a couple stories about NMU hockey.
I do. The season's about to start heating up. As college hockey starts up again for another season, the NMU Wildcats and their fans are getting ready for the home opener on October 26th. In preparation, Coach Grant Patolny and the entire NMU hockey team have been hand-delivering season tickets to local fans. Denver Pierce, who's both a forward and captain for the Wildcats, said, quote, "They're doing us a big favor by buying season tickets, so the least we can do is give them the opportunity to have us bring them the tickets," end quote. The Wildcat season starts this week with an away series against Michigan State. And the Northern Michigan University women's soccer team is hosting their final home game for the season this weekend. The Wildcats will face the University of Wisconsin-Parkside on Friday at 1 p.m. and Purdue University Northwest on Sunday at noon. Before kickoff on Sunday's match, the 2018 Senior Day ceremony will be held with 6 Wildcat seniors being recognized for their dedication to the NMU women's soccer program. And Drew Brees was named the NFC Offensive Player of the Week, and it's not hard to see why. Brees completed 26 of 29 passes for 363 yards and 3 touchdowns against the Washington Redskins on Monday night. During the second quarter of the game, Brees beat Peyton Manning's previous record of 71,940 yards with a 62-yard touchdown pass to rookie Traquan Smith. Manning couldn't attend the game, but in a pre-recorded video played on the Superdome's video boards, he congratulated Brees and reminisced over a photo of them together taken in 2000. Well, this is a pretty record-breaking story, but I hear you have a story that's pretty interesting in its own right.
That I do. A restaurant is offering tips for some tips. A New Hampshire restaurant is offering a free plate of beef tips for any tips on a burglar. The man broke into the tavern and stole $25,000 before getting away. The restaurant offers free beef tips for the duration of the criminal's stay in jail and a $2,000 cash reward. Oh dear, a runner was struck by a wild deer but still finished the race. Christina Sanchez says she was on mile 10 of a half marathon when a big buck charged and attempted to take her out. Ms. Sanchez says she was given a medical checkup and is cleared of any injuries. And that's the end of the show. You guys have a great day and tune in tomorrow.
The preceding program was produced in studios located in the Edgar L. Hardin Learning Resources Center by WNMU-TV, Northern Michigan University Public Television.